Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So I'm with Bill and Eric Foreman, Foran. They're with the Miami Heat, a couple strength coaches. So I just have a few questions for the young guys coming up in the field. How did you get to the positions you're in? Just your background in the field.
Okay, my background, I started out as a high school coach, and I learned that I liked developing athletes more than the X's and O's, so I went into strength and conditioning. I started training high school athletes, and we started winning. And then I went to grad school at Michigan State. I was the strength and conditioning coach at Washington State, and I was the strength and conditioning coach at University of Miami, and then came to the Heat, and I've been here 26 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And with me, I've grown up being around him. He's always been in it, and so I've grown up always being around the field, strength and conditioning, and enjoying it. And I thought about going into it, but then I got into track and field. I was a track athlete, pole vaulter, and competed in college, and just really grew to like the field and the training and preparing for competition. So I decided to go to grad school, get my master's in it, and kind of follow this similar path.
Okay, cool. Now, can you guys kind of explain periodization for the Miami Heat in the offseason?
Yes, the offseason, when we have a little longer offseason, we start with an introductory phase just to get them going. And once we do that, then we go into 4-week hypertrophy phase. Then we go 4-week basic strength, which is lower the reps a little bit and up the weight a little bit. And then the last 4 weeks is a strength and power program where we bring in the power.
Okay. And how do you guys maintain that during the season? And what are the transition times look between off season, end season, and then going past that, even in the playoffs?
Right. Yeah. We pretty much continue basically the whole year on that kind of a maintenance. It has to be a maintenance program.
Yes.
We play three, 4, or 5 games a week. So yeah, we get in twice a week and just hit the total body a couple times a week to maintain that.
Now, can you guys explain a little bit based on NBA and length relationships with the joints? Do y'all adjust for that? Because I know basketball is a really tricky thing to work with compared to any other sport. I mean, you have guys that don't fit the mold on everything. So
they have longer levers, so with the longer levers, it's harder to move weight. So we just start with the weight they can handle correctly. Make sure that we balance the body. That's real key. Young athletes only do certain exercises, not other exercises. The body gets out of balance, and the upper body could have shoulder problems. Lower body could have hamstring problems if they don't balance correctly. So that's the big thing: is use the correct weight for their body type and slowly get them stronger.
And do you have them do quarter squats as opposed to full depth squats? Or I know you do a lot of back training, and
yes.
you adjust for you work the posterior.
We try to get as close to parallel on the squats as possible. Some are slightly above, but since we do a lot of glute work, they can be slightly above. But we don't do the quarter. They got to get deeper than that. They get down to just above parallel. It works well.
Now, what are some quotes that you would give guys coming up in the strength and conditioning field to motivate their athletes to get through the grind of becoming a strength coach? You know, any quotes that you guys live by, or kind of like give the heat in times of...
We have a bulletin board and we put a few things up, but the big thing is train hard enough to see how good you really can be.
Train hard enough to see how good you can really be.
Because some athletes don't train hard and they're not reaching their potential.
Maximize what they're given.
To maximize your potential, you got to work. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time. And I appreciate y'all what you guys are doing for the field. Thank you guys for coming all the way to Spain to teach young guys coming up.
Yeah, appreciate it.